Hey, shalom, shalom, shalom. I want to give all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Muharakah Kadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone. Peace, many blessings, and salutations unto the hopeful elect, the house of David, that by after our die, for whom these epistles are written for in these last days. Shalom to the elect. So this article that I got pulled up from CNBC, it's just going into prophecy. It's not going to be a real long lesson, but it stays within the prophecy of us eventually being forced off the streets of from pretty much off the internet. Okay, and we're going to continue to, until the Lord tells us otherwise. We're going to continue to push this word, and the threat of the internet and free speech, so-called, right, has these devils in such a way where they're actually thinking about going ahead with actually shutting everything down, which that's what we want, because we know that as these times continue to tick, as prophecy continues to come out, these devils are forced with a decision to make. We know what the decision is going to be. They're just delaying it because they don't. They're thinking that they're going to somehow. They're trying to figure out a way to upset prophecy. There's no way to upset prophecy. You're only fulfilling it. So as you devils continue to pity pat around, okay, we're going to continue to call you out. We're going to continue to curse out your society, and we're going to continue to tell you what you're going to do before you do it, which is what? Prophecy. All right, so this is CNBC. All right, it says how the Supreme Court could soon change free speech on the internet. So, we're fully prepared. Those of us that are rooted in this thing, Lord willing, Adawan Ratazah, those of us that are rooted in this understand that this must come to pass. This thing must come to pass. There's no way around it. There's no prayer for Babylon the Great. There's no, let me see, okay, I'll get back to you on this. No. We got to go full head straight into the storm. It sucks. It is what it is. But guess what? That's the only way you're going to get to the kingdom of heaven. Okay? We're going to have to go through this, and we're going to have to sustain all and endure unto the end. That's if you're of the elect. And make no mistake about it, everybody's not of the elect. I don't know if I'm of the elect, but Lord willing, the Lord put the Spirit on me to endure all of the things that are getting ready to come into this earth, which the devil's getting ready to come down with great wrath. He knows his time is almost up. It's written in his own literature. He sees, hey, look, he wrote something. The devil had someone, George Orwell, write 1984. They prophesied of the times of right now. But the Bible prophesied of them prophesying of the times right now. It's a box within a box, okay? So these people, you're not doing anything that the Lord said you wouldn't do, right? So, Salakia. Let's get a scripture real quick. I haven't hit in a while, but let's do it. All right. This is Revelation 19:10, and I fell at his feet to worship him. And he said unto me, see thou do it not. I am thy fellow servant and of thy brethren that have the testimony of Yahweh Shai. Worship the Most High, for the testimony of Yahweh Shai is the spirit of prophecy. And this is the spirit that we, all right, Lord willing, Adawan Ratazah, that I've been blessed with, those of us that are rooted in this, starting with the elders and apostles of Great Millstone on down to the, to the lowest man, okay? There's a meekness, there's a humbleness that comes with understanding this truth. See, that's why you shouldn't just get the knowledge and just lean upon just the knowledge itself. Okay, you should use wisdom pray for wisdom, pray for understanding. Okay, these things are going to help you. All right, as these times, as the squeeze continues to squeeze. Okay, so understanding that the spirit of prophecy is on the earth. Okay, and these times must come to pass. They have to come to pass. That's the mindset you need to have. These things have to come. They have to happen in order for us to get what we've been working for. Okay, this is Psalms 19:1, and the Lord used the internet, okay, to propagate this truth. Guess what? The devil sees this and he's upset. Now he's looking to use the Supreme Court, okay, the highest court in his society within Babylon the Great. He's using that to try to quell so-called free speech. Okay. But I thought this was a free land, right? Anyway, Psalms 19:1, it says, to the chief musician, the Psalm of David, the heavens declare the glory of the Most High, and the firmament showeth his handiwork. And hey, look, the Lord is showing his handiwork through, look, the truth is everywhere. Doesn't matter where you are, don't matter what. Hey, you could be in Sri Lanka, man. You can still pick up this message. You can be in Uzbekistan. Okay, you could be in a remote jungle. Long as your internet service good enough, you got the truth at your palm. Okay? Or at least at the laptop. All right? So there's no excuse. This truth is all over the earth, and it's going to go into that. Verse 2, it says, day unto day utter speech, and night unto night showeth knowledge. That's right. So day unto day utter speech. So when you go on YouTube or whatever, Daily Wire or Daily Motion, okay, these things are showing you, all right, a speech that's foreign into this world, okay, which is the truth. This world is talking about your fleshly desires. The truth is talking about the desires of your Heavenly Father and His Son. Okay? This world propagates you getting what you want, fulfilling your needs. The truth is fulfilling the needs of Yahweh Shema Shah, how this earth should be run. The devil doesn't like that message, obviously, right? Day unto day utter speech, night unto night showeth knowledge. It says there is no speech nor knowledge nor language where their voice is not heard. Woo! So ain't no speech. You can speak Sri Lankan. Okay, you can speak Arabic. Okay, you can speak Mandarin. All right, guess what? The truth comes in every language. That's the true understanding of speaking in tongues. That's the true understanding. All right, not that bullshit that Mama Keisha and them be doing in the church. Okay, doing cartwheels and shit. Okay. Making a goddamn fool of themselves in the middle of the aisles, man. Okay? While service is going on. Okay? Praise dancing. All that weirdo shit. Anyway, it says, their line is going out through all the earth, okay? And their words to the ends of the world. In them hath a tabernacle for the sun. That's right. It says, which is as a bridegroom coming out of his chamber and rejoiceth as a strong man to run a race. And that's what we're doing. We're running this race, all right? All right, the race is not unto the quickest, unto the endured. This is a marathon, and the marathon continues, okay? The marathon ain't over because you say, you know what, man, I've done enough lessons. No. The marathon continues. So we're going to continue to push this word up until the Heavenly Father says, it's time, all right? It says, verse 6, it says, his going forth is from the end of the heaven, okay, and his circuit unto the ends of it, and there is nothing hid from the heat thereof. Woo! So when we put this truth out here, it's exposing all these devils. Recently, I had a channel clipped. I mean, it's not clipped, but hey, man, I've had 7 at this point, which 7 means completion. I've had 7 channels taken down from YouTube from this point, by the way. Fair use, YouTube, fair use. Okay. And these devils, okay, and this time they didn't even send me an email. They just clipped them out. They just took the video down, okay, and then they gave me a strike. Ain't said nothing to me about it, okay, so what it is. Don't know how to fight it, whatever, right? Is that going to stop me? No. We're going to continue to do this work, okay? That's what we're going to do, all right? Through the spirit and power of Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, all right? It says, the law of the Lord Okay, the law of the Lord Yahweh is perfect, converting the soul. The testimony of the Lord Yahweh is sure, making wise the simple. The statutes of the Lord Yahweh are right, rejoicing the heart, and the commandment of the Lord Yahweh is pure, enlightening the eyes. The fear of the Lord Yahweh is clean, enduring forever. The judgments of the Lord Yahweh are true and righteous altogether. This is a beautiful song that King David, okay, through the Spirit song, man, okay. And then guess what? There is no speech that's going to confound the truth, man. It comes in all manners of speech, and it comes absolutely pure, just like the Heavenly Father is. All right, it's going to go out and it's not coming back to him void. This truth will accomplish exactly what the Lord said it would do. Let's get into the article, okay? And it says key points. It says the U.S. justice system, including the Supreme Court, will consider cases that will help determine the bounds of free expression on the internet. Section 230 of the Communications Decency Act, which y'all should look that up. Look that up, okay? Section 230 of the Communications Decency Act has been a bedrock of the tech industry for more than 2 decades, which is 20 years. It says, but while industry leaders say Section 230 has allowed online platforms to flourish and innovate, lawmakers on both sides of the aisle are increasingly pushed to diminish its protections for the multi-billion-dollar companies. All right, so getting into the article, it says when Elon Musk announced his offer to buy Twitter for more than $40 billion, which was way too high, it says he told the public his vision for the social media site was to make sure it's all-inclusive arena for free speech. Musk's actions, all right, since closing the deal last year has illuminated how he sees the balance of internet platforms must strike in protecting free expression versus user safety. While he's lifted restrictions on many previously suspended accounts, including former President Donald Trump's, which fair use. Okay, I don't know which key words that the YouTube is. Yeah, they're just taking out videos, brothers. By the way, they're taking out videos. And putting strikes on you, not even sending you an email or nothing. They just hitting you with strikes. I guess cause Susan left, you know what I'm saying? I guess that other devil, he's in power now. You know, I'm not gonna name his name, but you know, I guess he's trying to prove a point. You know, he's beating his chest a little bit. So, brothers, just be aware of this, okay? It says he's also placed new limitations on journalists and other accounts for posting publicly available flight information that equated to doxing. The saga of Musk's Twitter takeover has underscored the complexity of determining what speech is truly protected. It says the question is particularly difficult when it comes to online platforms which create policies that impact wide swaths of users from different cultures and legal systems across the world. This year, the U.S. justice system, including the Supreme Court, will take on cases that will help determine the bounds of free expression on the internet in ways that could force the hand of Musk and other platform owners who determine what messages get distributed widely. This is the boundaries they will consider include the extent of platforms, the responsibility to remove terrorist content, which anything they just hit. 'Cause I was watching the Jimmy Dore show, and they just hit these Pan-Africans, these Pan-Africanists, with being what they call that word. Sedition, okay? They hit them with a sedition, basically, saying that they're being panderers to the Russian government. And what do you think they're going to say to the men of the Lord? What do you really truly think they're going to say to the men of the Lord? They're going to say, you guys are your home domestic terrorists and all that kind of stuff, okay? they're gonna try to they're gonna try to lock us up, man. Okay, they're gonna come for the men of the Lord. Truly understand this. Okay, and they're putting it on the books as legal. Okay, for what they're gonna try to do. All right, which just prove that, because they're gonna come. You should just already know this. All right, you should prepare yourself for this. This is Amos 8:8. It says, "Shall not the land tremble for this, and every one mourn that dwelleth therein? And it shall rise up wholly as a flood, and it shall cast out and drown. It shall be cast out and drowned as by the flood of Egypt." And that flood this time is going to be, all right, not like the flood of the time of Noah. It's going to be a different type of flood. It's going to be a flood of fire, okay? And that Egypt is talking about America, because look at America. Everything about it speaks Egypt or Egyptian, okay? Everything is phallic, okay? Everything, you know, they pushing that you know, the boy on boy, okay? Can't say, you know, you know, transmission. You can't even, but we got to get the hell out of here. Anyway, it says, "And it shall come to pass in the day, saith the Lord Yahweh Shemashah, thy power, that I will cause the sun to go down at noon, and I will darken the earth in the clear day." So there's going to come a time when the devil is going to come down with great wrath, okay? And he's not going to give a damn about your family, your babies, your children, your wife, your husband, your brother, your cousin, your sister. He going to come with great wrath because he knows his time is running short. And when you come into this truth, you need to understand time is not as what it used to be when you were in the world. It's different, okay? Though it tarry, wait for it. You're supposed to stay on your watch continually, all right? Verse 10, it says, "And I will turn your feast into mourning," right? So mourning, you're going to be crying and lamenting, okay? And your songs, it's saying all your songs into lamentation. And I will bring, and there's going to be a heavy spirit of depression in the earth. You know, a lot of these people that, you know, these people that, you know, that we so-called look up to, all right, that are so-called celebrities, man, these people are fucking depressed, man. Okay, these people are offing themselves, all right? They're deleting themselves. Hey, man. And then it's increasing, you know, because the money is not enough. There's the have and the have-nots, and when you're the have-nots, guess what? You're gonna do whatever you got to do to survive. The haves know time is ticking. A lot of them are trying to buy their bunkers. They're trying to find them hideouts. Okay, a lot of them are, you know, getting space tickets. Okay, trying to go up into the International Space Station where they can hide out. All right, ocean cities. Okay, it says, Bring up sackcloth upon all loins and baldness upon every head, and I will make it as the morning of an only son, and the end thereof is a bitter day. And that day is coming soon, y'all. It's coming soon. Like I said, when you come into this truth, time is not as you measured while you were in the world. All right, time is different. When you measure time now, when you're in the truth, you measure time by the events of things. Hey, the Lord gave us the spirit to see these things. This is why I brought out Revelation 19:10. Okay, that is a gift given unto you to be able to measure the times. Okay, and if you're forsaking that, guess what you're gonna do? You're gonna slip. You're gonna lose track of time, and guess what? The Lord's gonna come as a thief in the night, cause you wasn't on your job. That's what's gonna happen to a lot of the men that went back into the world. I just got to take care of my family. All right, the Lord is sick with it now. Okay, the Lord is creative. He's imaginative. All right, the Lord can do things to you, and especially if you're a scoffer and you scoffing against His truth. Guess what, man? The Lord is super creative, man. The Lord will have you do things to your children that you never thought you would do, all because you scoffed against the men of the Lord. Okay, your kids might do stuff to you. Who knows? All right. But this is a part of the truth. This is counting the cost. Okay? Anyway. Now, with all that being said, Esau has this bill out, and he wants to take away speech out of the earth that is against his Edomite supremacy. So in order for him to accomplish this, he's going to need cooperation from the public. He's going to need people to willingly give up that power. And the Patriot Act is one of those things he used, okay, to try to accomplish this goal. All right. It's going to be yet other things as well. All right. Verse 11, here's the point. Behold, the days come, saith the Lord Yahweh Shema Shah, thy power, that I will send a famine in the land, not a famine of bread, nor a thirst for water, but of hearing the words of the Lord Yahweh. That's right. And they shall wander from sea to sea, and from the north even to the east. They shall run to and fro to seek the word of the Lord Yahweh, and shall not find it. They ain't gonna find it, man. Okay? Once this truth is taken out of the earth, once the Lord has accomplished, all right, sending the men out who prophesied his word, who go on the highways and byways, who put up these lessons. Once the internet is taken down, that's it. Then he's going to start to accuse everybody of being, and talking about the devil, he's going to start to accuse everybody of being, all right, internet terrorists, okay? Just like he's doing right now, all right? And then we're going to see who's going to truly endure, all right? Those who really, truly believed in this word, leaned upon Yahweh Shema Shah, this will not shake them. This won't shake them at all. Okay? They're going to understand that this is just how it goes. All right? This is a part of the end. Okay? Being accused, all right, for words, all right, for being accused, being falsely accused in a lot of cases. All right, these are things that you just need to accept. It's going to happen. Did I say it's not going to suck? No, I never said it wasn't going to suck. It's going to suck ass, okay? But guess what? It's a part of counting the costs, okay? It says the boundaries they will consider include the extent of platforms' responsibility to remove terrorist content and prevent their algorithms from promoting it, whether social media sites can take down messaging on the basis of viewpoint, and whether the government can impose online safety standards that some civil society groups fear could lead to important resources and messages being stifled to avoid legal liability. And that's another thing. Okay? Now, they can sue you, throw you in jail, all kind of stuff. This is a part of counting the cost, man. Okay? It says the question, quote unquote, the question of free speech is always more complicated than it looks. I said David Brody, managing attorney of the Digital Justice Initiative at the Lawyers Committee for Civil Rights under the law. There's a freedom to speak freely, but there's also a freedom to be free from harassment, and they don't care nothing about that. Okay, you being harassed is the last of their concern. It says Brody said, whenever the parameters of content moderation are tweaked or get tweaked, people need to consider whose speech gets silenced when that dial gets turned. Whose speech gets silenced because they are too fearful to speak out in the new environment that is created. It says Section 230 of the Communications Decency Act has been a bedrock of the tech industry for more than 2 decades. The law grants a liability shield to internet platforms that protect them from being held responsible for their users' posts, while also allowing them to decide what stays up or comes down. But while industry leaders say it has allowed online platforms to flourish and innovate, lawmakers on both sides of the aisle have increasingly pushed to diminish its protections for the multi-billion-dollar companies, with many Democrats wanting platforms to remove more hateful content. Okay? It's like your brother, I gotta get you back. All right, more hateful content. All right, and Republicans wanting to leave up more posts that align with their views. Section 230 protection makes it easier for platforms to allow users to post their views without the companies fearing they could be held responsible for their messages. It also gives the platforms peace of mind that they won't be penalized if they want to remove or demote information they deem, okay, to be harmful or objectionable in some way. And here they're giving you an example. Okay, so if you want to get this article, all right, this is from CNBC. How the Supreme Court could soon change free speech on the internet. You can check this out. Okay. Eventually, man, they're gonna just say F it. Okay, they're gonna just say F it, and they're gonna come with all types of accusations. Okay, and those of you that are rooted are going to just withstand this. Those who are not, they won't. Okay, just that simple. This is Isaiah 29:15. It says, woe to them that seek deep to hide their counsel from the Lord Yahweh, and their works are in the dark, and they say, who seeth us, and who knoweth us? That's right, and that's the spirit of the devil. At this moment, he thinks he's going to be able to pass this bill, and nobody's going to be able to see through his bullshit and what he's actually doing. Well, we know what you're doing, and we know who you're truly after. Just a matter of time, you're going to come after the men of the Lord. You want the elect that bad. You can't have them, though. Okay? Verse 16, surely your turning of things upside down shall be esteemed as the potter's clay, for shall the work say unto him that made it, he made me not. That's what Esau Edom says. In his wicked, prideful heart, he thinks he's going to be able to escape destruction. Absolutely wrong. Okay? It says, or shall the thing framed say of him that framed it, he hath no understanding. That's what the devil says. The devil says that he's going to overcome prophecy. He's going to somehow figure out how to get around the chariots coming and visiting him in his iniquity. He's going to figure out how to kill off all of Israel. He's going to figure out all these things. That's what he says. And he does it in his passing of his bills. And this is the first, or no, there's many steps he's taken, but this is one of the bigger steps to try to silence and quash speech that he disagrees with. It says that he deemed. Huh? This is Isaiah 29:20. It says, for the terrible one is brought to naught, and the scorner is consumed, and all that watch for iniquity are cut off. You will be cut off. Okay, verse 21, it says, that make a man an offender for a word, and lay a snare for him that reproveth in the gate. And this is him laying that snare. He's using this bill. He's trying to hide it into his different articles. You say a certain word, you get your video taken down. All these things. These things are all used as snares. All right? Because we're reproving the leadership. We're rebuking the shit out of the so-called white man and all his cohorts that come looking like so-called Black, Latino, and Native American, that come in the same spirit as their daddy, their master, the so-called white man. All right. It says that make a man an offender for a word, and lay a snare for him that reproveth in the gate, and to turn aside the just from a thing of naught. And that's what they're looking to do. Okay. They're looking to bring total chaos, and then they're going to bring order out of it. Order out of chaos. Order up KO. Okay? We're not to be shaken by these things. These things are going to happen. It was already told to us what was going to happen, and that we should withstand. Okay? We should not give in to them wanting to give us or make us to take his CHIP. This is Habakkuk 2:1. I will stand upon my watch and set me upon the tower, and will watch to see what he will say unto me, and what I shall answer when I am reproved. And that's when the devil comes for us. He's going to come with straight up untruths and half-truths and whole lies, right? Verse 2, it says, and the Lord answered me and said, write the vision and make it plain upon tables, that he may run that readeth it. We tell you the so-called white man is going to come with straight wrath. Understand and believe this to be true. Okay? Verse 3, for the vision is yet for an appointed time. This is that time. It says, but at the end it shall speak and not lie. Though it tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come. It will not tarry. So this devil is coming with all out chaos. He's coming to quell speech he don't like. And he's going to accuse while he's doing it. Do not expect this devil to play fair, y'all. I don't expect it. I expect this devil to send agents. I expect him to send all manner of bullshit at us. And you should expect this too. Okay? That way you won't be surprised. Expect him to send your baby mama. Expect him to send one of your ex-girlfriends from the past. Expect him to send even your own flesh and blood, man. Expect that. Okay? You're in a war that you don't even realize. Those of you that are just coming in this truth, you have just entered into a war. And there ain't no such thing as he would say, Geneva Conventional Warfare. There ain't no such thing as conventional warfare. Everything goes for this devil. Everything goes because he's fighting for his kingdom, and you need to realize that. You need to realize this devil is truly fighting for his kingdom. He don't want to go into slavery. He knows what goes on. He knows what's going to happen to him in slavery. And even more important, because of the men of the Lord, he knows what's going to happen after slavery. After his 1,000 years are up, he's going to be deleted. Backspace deleted off the earth. He knows this. He's basically fighting for survival. All right. And when you come into this truth, if you want a righteous mindset or stay within a certain mindset that's going to keep you on point, understand that fact. Understand that the devil's fighting for his kingdom, and ain't no such thing as conventional warfare to him. Everything goes. If you understand this, then you'll understand your enemy, and you'll understand how he moves and how he thinks. Okay? Matthew 24 and Matthew 24 and 8, it says, all these are the beginning of sorrows. Then shall they deliver you up to be afflicted, and shall kill you, and ye shall be hated of all nations for my name's sake. Verse 10, and then shall many be offended, and shall betray one another, and shall hate one another. This is a mindset that's going to preserve you if you are the elect in this time. You're going to be able to realize that this is truly the matrix, okay? And that every person in the world is a potential agent. Shout out to the elder Ariala. That was a good point. All right, every person, all right, that's in this matrix is a potential agent. You need to act like it. Okay, that mindset is going to survive you. All right, if you are the elect. All right. Verse 9, it says, then shall they deliver you to be afflicted, deliver you up to be afflicted, and shall kill you. All right, and ye shall be hated of all nations for my name's sake. That's right. So this mindset is going to be needed in this time, because there's going to be great persecution that comes with knowing this truth. All right. It's not going to be anything easy. Nothing good worth having is going to be easy. The kingdom of heaven is more than worth it, but it's not going to be easy to obtain. Okay? We're still in our grace period. We're still working on ourselves, but through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shema Shai, the Lord is going to sustain us, those of us that are of the elect. For the rest, meaning the 2/3, you'll be okay. Just have to come back through the kingdom of heaven. All right? Through the loins of the men, all right, that endured this truth, which are the elect. This is Revelation 12 and 10, and we'll roll out on this. It says, and I heard a loud voice in heaven saying, now come in salvation. It says, now is come salvation and strength and the kingdom of our power. It says, and the power of his Mashiach. For the accuser of our brethren is cast down, which accused them before the Most High day and night. And he ain't going to stop. He ain't going to stop, because he has... when you understand when you're in a fight for survival, right? Because you'll look around, if you're of the world, right? You'll look around and say, well, not all, I don't see what y'all see. Well, this devil is writing up bills, because this is survival to him. See, this ain't no. His survival depends. Him surviving depends on him being able to kill off every single Israelite. Now, is he going to be able to do that? No, but he's going to get a lot. He's going to get a lot. Okay. That's also written in the scriptures. 2/3 should be cut off and die. That's what's going to happen. All right. So him being in the power seat depends on you not being on the earth anymore. And he intends on being in the power seat. Is he going to succeed? No. The Bible says no, no, no. But guess what? It's going to stop. Is it going to stop him from trying? No. So this message shouldn't stop you from trying neither. All right. From trying to be of that hopeful elect that makes it. All right. For the accuser of our brethren is cast down, which accused them before the Most High day and night. And they overcame him by the blood of the Lamb, which is Yahushua, and by the word of their testimony, which is the spirit of prophecy. It says, and they loved not their lives unto the death. And that's the mindset you have to endure unto the end. This devil is not putting no CHIP in me. To hell with your system. I'll go back to the spirit world. I want to give all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh Shemal Shai, Ba'ashem Wahara Kakadash. Shalom to the elect.